Good morning, Boxers. I'm Nada.
I'm Jackie.
Hope you guys had a great weekend.
And now here's Mr. Marola with this week's birthdays.
Good morning, Boxers. Happy Monday. I'm here with this week's birthdays. 10th graders, we got a special week for you since you guys were so good. We canceled Casey Boot Camp for last Saturday, and we're going to give you some prep during the day so that you're more than ready for the exam next Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's start with staff birthdays. We have Miss Erica Hart on the 11th. Please wish Erica a very happy birthday. 12th graders, we have Miguel Portillo, also on the 11th, along with Kimberly Martinez on the 11th. 11th graders, we have Tito Bruno on the 12th, along with, we got a lot of 11th graders here. Yemeni Ochoa on the 9th, Alexis Montedioca on the 10th, Carmelo Robles on the 11th, Ashley Galliano on the 12th, Marcos Gonzalez on the 12th, Central Mortley on the 12th, Kilmer Zavala on the 14th, Tyra Peters on the 15th, Paulo Ramirez also on the 15th. Let's see, 10th graders, oh, I missed the 12th grader, Edgar Gonzalez on the 15th. Don't forget about Edgar Gonzalez, 12th grader on the 15th. Okay, now 10th graders. Antonio Miranda on the 11th, along with Ashley Galliano on the 12th, Marilyn Bayo on the 12th, Mario Hernandez on the 12th, and Haiti Mercado on the 12th. The 12th is a very popular day. And last but not least, 9th graders, we have Sergio Reyes on the 9th. Happy birthday, Boxers. Have a great week.
Thank you, Mr. Marola.
Now here's teacher with Lexa Tutor information and this week's FEL.
Good morning, Boxers. I am here with this week's indicator of the week for your FEL. This week we're moving away from 2.3 and into 2.4, and there's only one indicator in 2.4, and 2.4 is that students will facilitate procedures. So this is really all about facilitating effective transitions, routines, and procedures within the class. So these might be things like making sure that your peers don't use the restroom in the first 15 minutes or the last 15 minutes of class, or it might be the routine in which somebody stands up and talks about the objective or the agenda on the board. It may even be something like staying silent while a teacher is passing out papers or from moving from one thing in a class to another. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at what that's like in a classroom setting. Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome. We do have a pretty packed schedule today. We're going to start our Eyes We're Watching God unit. I'm going to bring David up to do the whiteboard configuration, but Matthew, you have a question?
Yeah, can I use the restroom?
No, we're still in the first 15 minutes of class.
Yeah, Jackie's exactly right. Can't go to the restroom in the first 15 minutes, but you can go once we hit the 15 minutes. Go ahead and grab the pass and you can go, okay? Any other questions before we get started? Cool. David, go right ahead.
Alright class, so today our agenda is our do now for 20 minutes, which is turn in, guard this letter. Then we're going to be doing the Eyes Are Watching God for 80 minutes, and that's going to be broken down into the intro for 20, reading for 40 minutes, and discussion for another 20 minutes. Our standard for today is R.1.1. Students will analyze literature for author's meaning, and we're going to reach that standard by doing our objective, which is students will analyze symbolism and author's impact meaning by reading and answering discussion questions. So as you're reading, make sure you look for symbolism and answer the questions that we have with them. Our FEL is 2.4, use smooth and efficient transitions, routines, and procedures. Does anybody have any questions? No?
If there's no questions, then we'll go ahead and get started on the do now for today.
Mr. Tetro's AP class
is proud to announce
that we will be producing
a school-wide production
of The Outsiders
We will be holding auditions
that all students can participate in,
Sign-ups begin after this Boxer News,
and sign-ups will end on Friday.
audition for the character that you love.
Sign-up sheets will be located in front of Miss Ami's classroom and Mr. Tetro's office.
You'll be given your part to study on Monday, March 16th.
Audition days and times will be posted by Friday, March 13th.
And the auditions will take place the week of March 23rd.
The cast will be posted up by Thursday, March 26th.
So that all actors can begin memorizing their parts over spring break.
Remember, there is opportunities to participate in the play even if you don't want to act.
So stay tuned to Boxer News for more updates. Have a great day, Boxers!
Bye!
morning, Boxers. This is a quick announcement for everybody who is part of the Lexile tutoring. There have been some changes in that tutoring that you kind of know about from last week, but I want to make sure that everything is clear. So starting today, the juniors and the sophomores will both have their Lexile tutoring after school on Mondays. Okay, so again, sophomores, you're going to remove yourselves from the Tuesday, Thursday thing, and you're going to start going on Mondays with the juniors instead. So on Mondays, the juniors will still meet in room 215 with Mr. Membrives, and sophomores will meet in room 208 with Miss Lisa Garcia. Also, starting next week, we will no longer have Tuesday tutoring. So our freshman and senior Lexile tutoring will happen on Thursdays. That same class of seniors and freshmen split will meet in room 209 with Miss Vorndren, and all of the freshmen will meet in room 213 with Mr. Greco, and that'll be the changes for all of the Lexile tutoring. So one more time, the sophomores and juniors will be on Mondays after school, and the freshmen and seniors will be on Thursdays after school. If you have any questions, please feel free to see me or Mr. Bush. Other than that, have a great week, Boxers.
Thank you, Teacher.
Now here's Ms. Sandoval with SAT announcements.
Good morning, Boxers. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I just want to give you a couple of reminders and updates regarding your SAT sessions. On March 10th, we have Group C. On March the 12th, we will have Group D. Also, for the following rotation, I want to make sure that Group A plans ahead of time, because on the day of your session, which is going to be on the 17th, you're going to be out at some colleges. So if you are in Group A, you must attend Group B on Thursday, March the 19th. So I'll repeat that one more time. Group A is canceled and Group A has been moved to Group B just for that week. That would be Thursday, March the 19th. So Group A and Group B will have the same session together on Thursday. I'm sure you got that, right? Okay, great. Well, have a wonderful week.
Thank you, Ms. Sandoval.
Now here are the counselors with a few announcements.
Hello Boxers, what's up? Just a reminder for 9th and 12th graders, we have Career Day coming up in 2 weeks, so be ready for that. And then next week, we will be giving you more information for the juniors about a field trip we have for you guys. It's a secret, so we'll give you guys more info next week. And that is it. Thank you.
Now here are some JSA announcements.
With Esli and Johnny.
My name is Esli Diaz and I'm your JSA chapter president.
I'm Johnny and I'm your JSA chapter mayor.
This message is to inform you that we're having our first JSA Wendy on March 15th. It will be at Los Angeles City Hall, and if we will be providing you a bus, you have to be at the school at 7 a.m.
If you're interested in any of the debates, you can sign up on debateware.org.
Also remember that Spring State is coming up, so you guys start saving up your money, and yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now here's this week's Senior Corner. Hey Boxers, this is Senior Corner, and I'm here with Guy Lopez, who is a Posse Scholar. So Guy, what is Posse and how'd you find out about it?
Posse is a full tuition leadership scholarship that offers a support network and any help really that you need. And I found out about it through the counselors. They had a list of people they wanted to recommend for it, and Morola recommended me for it.
And what was the process like?
It was a series of interviews, first with the group, and then one-on-one, and then another with a smaller group, and yeah, that's really it. But for each one, it was something different, because with the larger group, you had to stand out, and with the smaller group, it was just you, so you had to really kind of back up a little bit and try to focus on what you offered for Posse too.
And how was it after receiving the scholarship?
Right now, it's just we have meetings once a week with your individual posse, basically team building and discussions about what's going on and how we should talk to people and how we communicate with each other.
And what school are you going to and what major?
I'm going to Middlebury in Vermont. I'm a major in computer engineering.
Okay. And how do you feel about going out of state?
I'm pretty used to moving around, so the out of state thing doesn't really bother me. I'm just looking forward to the cold, really.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Guy.
Thank you.
And I'm here with Student Athletes of the Month, Gerson Arias and Melissa Moore. Unfortunately, Melissa couldn't be part of this interview, so we have here Kirsten Arias. But congratulations, Melissa.
So Gerson, what sport do you play and what's your position?
I play soccer and my positions are forward or middle.
And who or what motivates you?
What motivates me is my friends, my family, my teammates, and my captain Andy.
What are your strengths?
My strengths are passing the ball.
And what's your diet?
I like to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
And who's your favorite team?
My favorite team is Brazil.
Recently, we're aware that you suffered a concussion. Tell us what happened and how you felt during this incident.
Well, as I was going to get the ball up in the air, the opponent came from the back of me and hit me from the back, and I fell with my chin. And when I woke up, 20 minutes later, I couldn't move my arms or my legs, and they had to call the ambulance.
Well, at least you're okay.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, ladies, he's single. Remember that.